Right. So, yes, do have some good news for you. I had a one-to-one with somebody at the start of the week. Her name is Sophie Ash, and she joined the Self-Help Bookshelf on Facebook. And to start with, I wasn't sure where I'd connected with her from. And it turns out that somebody had done some sort of research and scouting work for her, found my calendar and booked her in hopes I would guest speaker on one of my podcasts. But as I explained, I don't really have guests on the podcast at the moment. So I wasn't sure where this was going, but we kept talking anyway. And by the end of the conversation, by the end of an hour, we had completely turned this around and come up with something to help all of us. Right? So if we went from this, like, I'm not actually hosting guests at the moment, to something incredible, it just turned around. So she's somehow involved in publishing in medical and wellbeing circles in Toronto in Canada. So she lives in Canada, although she's originally from Suffolk. And by the end of it, she was talking about over in Canada, there's not a lot of support for neurodiversity, and they're crying out for it. And so she then ended up,
Look at us.
I know. So I then ended up saying, well, she ended up saying maybe I should feature on her podcast instead. But she said it will be likely sort of September, October earliest, because she's got a long lineup. And then I said, well, I've definitely got some other people I could refer you to as well if you need more guests. Anyway, it went better than this, right?
Come on, come on, come on.
So put the fourth, right, the 4th of November. No, hang on, 4th of December. 4th of December. So Emma's launching on the 30th of September. I was supposed to be doing 30th of October, but Emma's now doing another launch with her other book in Norwich. So I'm going to have to move mine a week either way. Rory, you're doing 30th of November, which is the weekend, I believe. So on the 4th of December, which is our regular book night on 7 to 9 p.m, so we're there anyway, Sophie is going to host a panel for all four of us. Now, even better than that, this lady is amazing because she knows how to do this properly. We all need to put a little bio together with a headshot and a 2-line intro, no more than 2 lines of who we are. And we are going to be promoting this up to 2 months ahead. So we've got 2 months of promotion and a panel to follow. And this lady is going to be the host of the panel and introduce us all. We'll each get, I suppose, about 20 minutes to speak with her, introducing us and questioning us in between as well. So there we go. We have a panel lined up. And because it falls right off the back of your book launch, Rory, so it's in your book launch week, but it's also will round off the fact that all four of us should have our books out by then. So it will promote all of our books in one hit, in one panel, to a massive Canadian audience.
Canadian audience are cool.
Yeah. Oh, wherever she's got. I mean, she's working with people all around the world by the sound of it. But she works with a small niche set of clients, but her panel and her podcast go a lot wider.
Okay.
So it just, the opportunity came out. So I said I would record this, not just for Emma, but so Sophie Ash can get to know who you are. We'll do a little hi and an intro for her today, although obviously
Not that I'm tiggerish at all.
Oh no, do go for it. My daughter is. Yeah, so there we go. So for Sophie's benefit tonight, meet Sue Bayley, who
is tiggerish.
Our specialist in autism and family dynamics, as well as can do some corporate work. And Rory Lemon, who is, I'll let you do yours. I'll let you both do yours, actually. Go on.
My title for it keeps evolving, but now it's I call it NeuroCreative Architect and Creative Flow Coach. So I help people design their visionary lives that are neurodiverse creatives that want to get their projects out there and actually play with it as a creative project rather than a neurotypical productivity hack get stuck in a mindless world, to get mindful and playful and relaxed and get those projects out there and not get stuck and scattered and upset with all the frustrating bits to getting a business or a project out there in the world.
Fantastic. And it's thanks to Rory's help through helping me through getting going last year off the back of my mental health issues that the self-help bookshelf has come about in the first place. So this is all part of it. So thank you, Rory. And Sue, introduce yourself to Sophie.
Okay, so I'm autistic. I'm pivoting my offer at the moment. So a bit like Rory, whenever you speak to me, you might get a different title. So in essence, I'm moving the professional side of what I do, and that's starting to be aimed at statutory agencies like the police and social work and youth offending, places where often neurodivergent people are misunderstood and treated in a not okay way. And I want to bring my lived experience of working with individuals and families of 25 years, living with the condition for 67 years, and being in a family and married in a family where autism and other neurodiversities exist. So I've got lived professional and personal experience, and my body at work really is around using my paintbrush, my pen and my voice to leave a body of work around non-verbal learning disability, mutism and autism.
Fantastic. Yay. Great work, Sue. And then we've got Emma, who is not with us tonight because she has been to visit a local superstore today, who is going to be helping her promote her recent children's book, which is called You Are Enough. And then she's got another book due out, and she's also supporting another friend's book tonight. But Emma is a trauma and hypnotherapist, a business called Open Skies Hypnotherapy. And her book, which I probably did show you the other night, is Critical Parenting Reframed. So we will put you in touch with all of us with the details. Thank you, Sophie. And yes, I'll catch up with you soon.